Hello, welcome to Shae Weir Music. Today I'm here to introduce you to my YouTube channel and also to talk to you about some resources and some content that I'll be putting out in the very near future. I'll also be telling you about what services I offer as a teacher. So I'm Shae, I use they them pronouns and I'm 26 years old. I'm a music teacher, tutor and performer. I graduated from the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland in June of 2020 with a music teaching degree, pandemic graduate. I also have a higher national diploma in music from Glasgow College, and I also have various ABRSM qualifications. I'm mainly a singer, but I can also play the piano, the guitar, the bass guitar, the drum kit, the ukulele, and oh yeah, I can play the triangle. I've been teaching one-to-one private music lessons since I left school in 2012. I also have extensive secondary school music teaching experience because that's what I was studying at university. So that means that I've been in lots of different Scottish schools, learning how to teach different levels of the SQA music curriculum. And I also work as an RSNO, a musicianship tutor for the RSNO Junior Chorus, and I've been doing that since 2018, and honestly it's such a fun job. I'm also a proud member of St Mary's Episcopal Cathedral Choir, which I've been a member of since I was 14 years old. That's a long time. Honestly, I wouldn't be where I am now without the amazing support of Fricky Walker and Christine Walker and all that they do at St Mary's. Thank you to them. That's all about me. And now it's time for me to talk about what services I'm actually offering you. So I'm going to tell you about all the different ways that I can help you with your music learning needs. And if you're interested, you can contact me via the link in the description of this video. Singing lessons. I trained as a singer at university and at college before I went to university. So I consider singing to be my first instrument. I can teach you whether you're a beginner, if you're wanting to try and get into college or university, if you're just wanting to do it for fun, I can teach you how to sing. Now I learned what most people would call classical singing, but the great thing about that is that the technique that you need to be a classical singer also applies to all other types of singing, or most other types of singing. So if you come to me, you can learn how to be a folk singer, how to be a pop singer, how to sing musical theatre, how to sing jazz. Oh, and another thing, most people, the vast majority of people can sing. If you're one of those people that says, oh, I actually can't sing, or oh, I'm tone deaf, that's probably not true, okay? If you have a passion for singing, if you want to learn how to do it, you can do it. So I can prepare you for your ABRSM exams, Trinity College London exams, Rock School exams, and if you are doing your SQA music performing exam, I can help you with your singing for that, as well as basically any other instrument. I can listen to you and I can give you feedback on how to become more musical with what you're practicing for your SQA exam. Good old piano lessons. There is so much benefit to learning the piano. Fine motor skills, it can help you with your coordination, and because on the piano you can play more than one note at once, it really helps you be able to hear different harmonies inside your head, which is totally cool and such a cool superpower in my opinion. Very similarly to what I can offer you for singing, I can help you with different exams, I can help you with different styles. You can learn from rock and roll to jazz to classical to romantic to modern things, pop. I can teach you some Adele songs if that's what you're into. Oh, and if you're a tiny tot, Wonder Keys. I teach through Wonder Keys, and honestly a lot of my piano teaching friends also have sworn by this program. Basically from, age 3 up, we basically learn the piano through play. Oh, and one more thing about the piano. If you don't have a piano but you have a keyboard and you're a beginner, you can still learn how to play the piano. Ukulele. The ukulele is such a great instrument, especially if you have little small hands. Even if you're missing a finger or two from one of your hands, you can still probably learn to play most chords on the ukulele. If you learn to play the ukulele when you're small, and you want to graduate further into guitar, a lot of the skills you learn, such as strumming and how to put your fingers on the fretboard, and how to pluck the strings, that's all transferable skills that can help you move from ukulele to guitar in the future if that's something that you want to do. So if you are interested in doing exams in ukulele, Rock School offers exams. If you are an SQA candidate for music, ukulele is a choice, an instrument choice that you can do for your SQA performing exams. The other great thing about a ukulele is that it's such an affordable option. You can get a really decent ukulele for £20. So if you're looking for a nice, easy, cheap way to start off learning music, the ukulele might be the way to go for you. Okay, now on to the guitar. The guitar is such a popular instrument. You can learn classical guitar, you can learn acoustic guitar, you can learn 12-string guitar, you can learn electric guitar, and even within those categories of different types of guitars, you can learn so many different genres and so many different styles. So the guitar is such a great instrument to know how to play. I can teach you the basics, I can teach you fun tips and tricks, and I can teach you some really in-depth technique as well. Same thing, you can sit exams, you can learn to play for fun, you can learn to play to impress your friends. Now moving on to music theory. Music theory, basically all it means is just being able to read the music that's put in front of you on the page. Once you understand written music, you can do so many things. It means that you can look at a piece of music and know how it sounds inside your head. Saying that, a lot of people prefer to learn by ear, which is a totally valid way of learning how to listen to and perform music beautifully. Now I can teach you through ABRSM, and I can also teach you in very practical ways as well. If you know your do, re, mi's, even if you don't, I can teach you. That's a great way to actually feel where the notes are without having to write them down. And if you're interested in learning any of these instruments or theory or musicianship, the great thing is that this channel will be putting out free resources, free video lessons, free PDFs, printables, pieces of original music and arrangements of songs that you might already know for your learning benefit. I won't ever ask you to buy your own music. I am very slowly putting together my own courses, my own teaching courses that I won't charge you for. I am of the belief that music is for everyone and it shouldn't just be for those who can afford it. If you'd like to support me in creating these free resources, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you want to give a little more, there are some links in the description where you can support this cause financially. Also, please follow me on my social medias where you can keep up to date with where the money is going. If you choose to take lessons with me, you will be in an LGBTQ+ inclusive, safe space. My services and business model are also actively anti-racist and anti-classist. Now you can begin learning music at any age. You're never too old, and I would say you're never too young. I started taking on pupils from the age of 3. My services aim to be fully inclusive of all disabilities, if not most. And of course, if you have any questions or concerns about whether you would be a good fit for music lessons, you can contact me. If you're interested in anything that I've just said, please contact me via the link in the description. Please visit my website for more information and for availability. Please support my channel by liking this video, leaving a comment and subscribing to my channel. Again, if you want to support me further, there are links on how you can donate to the fund. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned on this channel for more content, more musical content to be put out very soon. Bye!